Hi there, my name is Julian, and this is everything you need to know. DICE EA is releasing the next Battlefield called Battlefield 2042. It will release in October with an open beta this September. The important thing to know is that the classic choose your class system is essentially now a category. And here they are: Assault, Engineer, Support, and Recon. The four icons above are the standard placeholders for the category. Below are the icons for the specific specialists. So there will be 10 of these specialists at release. What we need to know is that they have special equipment and an inherent trait. So far, we've only seen 5 revealed. So here's what we need to know. There will be 4 class categories, and you can see them here. So keep those in mind. Let's talk about the one that was recently revealed. This is Irish, our first engineer. He is from Battlefield 4, classic Battlefield 4 character. He has some very unique equipment and a very unique trait. Let's go through that. He has a fortification system, not to be confused with Battlefield 5's fortification system. He has his own deployable cover that he can instantly put down on the ground. And he also has a trophy system, which they call the APS 36 Shootdown Sentinel. That's a mouthful. Let's just go with the trophy system. It blocks incoming projectiles, explosive projectiles, like rockets or grenades or anything of that sort. He also has the veteran trait, which provides armor for additional and with additional bonuses from down enemies. He just has a little bit more HP. That's what he looks like. You can see his backpack there. That is his APS system, trophy system. This is what he looks like in game. That's his icon. And this is pre-alpha Irish. You can see the APS system right there on his backpack with his deployable shield. But now, instead of a slit where he can shoot off when he's crouched, they now block that completely and just made it transparent. Now, this is his icon for the APS system. That's his shield icon. This is what it looks like right here with his armor. That's at the bottom right of will be at the bottom right of your screen, showing off that. This is the different icons you can choose, so you can cycle through these. You can swap which fortification system you want to put down, and you can set up a nice looking camp. So this is a rocket being fired at Irish while he has his APS system on, and this is what happens to it when it gets into the dome. It explodes quite a distance away from him. So pretty interesting to note. So that's Irish, first engineer. Keep that in mind. Let's move on. Next one is Mckay, also announced and revealed as an assault player. Mckay has the special grapple hook icon, which looks almost exactly like his grapple hook. This is him in the reveal trailer and with a different skin. His name is Webster Mckay, and you can see that he is a Canadian-born assault soldier. He has the grapple hook and the nimble trait, where the player can move more quickly while aiming down sights, further enhancing their speed-related advantages. So this is him in game under with a different skin and a nice little ball cap. You can see the assault icon right under the name. This is his grapple hook icon, and this is his icon in game. Also, people have recently noticed that this assault player may be Mckay with a cowboy hat. So a lot of more skins coming through. This is him again there. So that's Mckay. Let's move on to the next announced specialist. This is Falk, the medic, who falls under the support category now. So Falk has the stim pistol. You can see her wearing it right there on the top of her vest. You can see her again with a different skin. She got the Surette pistol. You can revive people with this, even from a distance. You shoot a projectile, either healing them or reviving downed friendlies. You can also damage regular enemies with it, though it probably won't do as much damage. So she can also revive people with full health using her shock paddles. This is what she looks like in game. This is what the Surret pistol looks like. And here's more proof that she is a support player. That's her Surret pistol icon. And there she is. So that's Falk. She'll be your next support category medic. Next one is Boris, the sentry boy, engineer. Boris is quite distinctive. He has this bad boy with him. This is his sentry, deployable sentry gun that he can pretty much deploy anywhere on the ground. And he usually carries it on his back. This is Peter Boris Guskovsky. He is a Russian-born engineer. He has a sentry system which spots people, and that's also his trait. So that's pretty good. That's what he looks like in game. And there you go. There is no icon of his sentry that is yet to be revealed, but it will probably look like this. The one above the sentry system. Okay, so that is Boris. Let's move on to the next one that was also revealed. This is Casper. He's a recon, and he specializes with a drone. And this is what he looks like with his drone right here. The drone is quite powerful. It could be controlled by Casper. And also do a whole bunch of different things like shoot EMP explosive. Or as they, I think they mentioned here, yes, here you go. It disorients enemies by using an EMP blast. Not distortion, but a blast of some sort. Well, which is a distortion, really. He also has a movement sensor trait, which is very powerful. It alerts the player to approaching enemies, both while boots on the ground and while piloting the recon drone. That's going to be very advantageous for any Casper characters out there. But in the other previous images here, both of these are rumored to be Casper, just in different outfits, different customizations. That's what he looks like in game. That's his icon in game. And this could be his bundle, though it is rumored that this might belong to somebody else. That may not be Casper at all. Anyway, so that's Casper. Let's move on to the first unannounced specialist that you need to know. This is Naveen Rayo. Naveen is a recon, and I can show you that by using official sources here. That's his icon. It looks like a power button. I'll show you why. Naveen is very special. I think he's even on the front cover for Battlefield 2042. So he's going to be a really popular recon class that you can be able to choose. You can see him here. This is what he looks like. And you can notice his signal backpack on there. And you can see that again in the reveal trailer. Him getting stabbed by another specialist we'll talk about here in a little bit. Also notice his tablet on his forearm, on his left forearm. That will be one of his pieces of equipment. So how do we know this is Naveen Rayo? Well, they said it in one of the Journey of the Nopat stories. He is a specialist called Naveen Rayo, notorious Indian hacker. So yeah, now we got a specialist hacker in the in 2042. Let's see and speculate what he could possibly be doing. So this is him in game. That's what he looks like in game. You can notice his signal backpack antenna there. And here's some proof that he is a recon. There's our community manager, our beloved community manager, Part Welsh. He is proned right there on the, I think, the gameplay trailer on one of the biggest Battlefield maps they've ever made. And yeah, he's playing as recon, who just happens to be Naveen Rayo. So there he is. There's also proof of the gameplay trailer where Claudio is playing as a Rayo there, and you can see the class icon is Recon. Okay, so what I think he does. I am not sure exactly what his trait is, but it might have something to do with hacking items. Either taking over Boris's sentry gun somehow could be an option, or opening or locking specific doors, or different like in-world like bollards and garage doors and things like that. He could probably control those or lock them in some way to where you have to blow through them. But I'm not really sure. But let's move on here and talk about his signal hacker piece of equipment, which is his backpack, essentially. Unlimited amount. And this is a screenshot from the EA Play reveal showing off the different portal scenarios you can have. So this was from Gabbytron's Specialist versus World War II soldiers, and this show she was playing as Rayo, and in the portal system, and this was the first time we've ever seen the icon for his signal hacker backpack. According to some leaked code, that is what that icon represents, though we don't know exactly what it does. I'm thinking it corrupts all signals within his radius of the backpack. I don't know how big that might be, but he might be he might counter UAV, perhaps. He might distort people's UI, just like the tornado could do. So he could be a very powerful specialist to choose in the recon class. But anyway, that's Naveen. He has a signal hacker. You can also see his special skins here. And here, this might not be him as well, but he has the, this is the Midnight Bundle for the Ultimate Edition. He does have that tablet on his forearm, the left forearm, so this could be Rayo. And that's him. Okay, let's move on to the next unannounced or unrevealed specialist. This is Jisoo. He's also a recon. How do we know this is Jisoo? Well, Jisoo is in a lot of the different reveal trailers, and this is her icon that they've also revealed. Not necessarily put this icon to her, but it has to be her because of certain distinct features. So let's see. This is what she looks like in the reveal trailer. Notice the visor. Here she is again. And here she is again with the visor system and a ponytail. So how do we know this is Jisoo? Well, again, there's more information coming from the NOPAT Journeys that's on Battlefield.com. And as you can see here, when the unassuming Korean woman from the headlines float down across the deck with her parachute, I'll come to know her as a specialist Jisoo Pak. And the NOPAT mole who infiltrated Daesung at Oz's behest. So she's some sort of recon class that can possibly see things that other people can't using her visor. And this is her showing that she is recon. This is from the Irish reveal trailer. That's her on the right. This is her getting shot by Irish. And this is what her icon looks like in game. And you can notice the visor. So, let's speculate a little bit. I think Jisoo's visor is some sort of enhanced perception or enhanced, how do I say it? Sensory perception of things. So when she activates it and it probably might be directional, or just like a bubble around her or something that reveals like enhanced footsteps, or even shows footsteps on the ground, or enhanced like noises that reveal enemies' position. So that might be your enhanced hearing abilities and enhanced seeing abilities using a thing called the EDOS system. Now, if you look online for EDOS equipment, it's some sort of like Google project or something that enhances your senses, such as hearing and visuals. So maybe they took that and turned it into a visor for the future. And I think that's what Jisoo is rocking, is some sort of perception, even though her icon kind of looks like an eye. So watch out for Jisoo. She might be a really good pick for recon, to track down enemies, or to figure out where enemy positions are using her visor. That's Jisoo. Okay, let's move on to the next unrevealed specialist. This is Constantine and Hell. He's a support class player. What's interesting about Constantine is that he has some special equipment that I think might be a game changer. He's accompanied there by the ammo icon. This is him in the reveal trailer, and him also there. Also notice he is a support player. This is some proof from the gameplay reveal. And this is Constantine parachuting down. Notice the supply bag on his back. That might be a very good indicator as to what he might do. That's what he looks like in game. So let's speculate a little bit about Constantine here. He might have something called an AR scanner, or an augmented reality scanner. You've seen some military show off augmented reality goggles. He may have something that like that, but more advanced, and where he can probably, it could even be a wall hack or a heat sensor or something similar to an IR sensor on the battlefield, and looks like probably is going to be on a cooldown of some sort. We don't know yet. His trait could be some sort of supply drop, or even having a supply bag like you saw over here. He could just put that down. It could be a whole assortment of things. It could be equipment like rockets. It could be just regular ammo. It could be special types of ammo. I don't know. It could also be medical bags and whatnot. Or he could just do a supply drop to wherever. Maybe that's what his pad is for. His trait could be twofold, right? Call in a supply drop and hack items on the battlefield. Okay, that's Constantine right there. All right, next unreleased one is Dozer, or AKA Delta. They might even change his name because it might get confusing with the Delta flags and callouts and whatnot. So they might change him to Dozer, or S. Espinoza is his real name there. You see it on his tag. So Delta, to many people's surprise, is actually an assault class specialist, accompanied by his shield assault looking icon there. That was in his reveal trailer. There's also a reveal trailer with a totally different skin. This is him stabbing Naveen Rayo. And you can see, notice the Dozer on his right arm. And that's him in the Portal reveal trailer with a little different skin. But in game, in the reveal trailer, you can see that his name is Delta. Just like Mckay or Irish. That would be his like code name. But I think they might change that to Dozer, simply because the whole Delta flags and callouts and whatnot, or Delta Squad, or I don't know, anything like that. So they might change that to Dozer. And he has a personal shield. Is his special piece of equipment you can see here. And this is his icon for his personal shield. You can see it's quite different looking. Quite different looking. So either the icon will change, or the actual shield might come in different varieties. We don't know. But that's his special equipment. The next thing, this is what he looks like in game. So for his trait, speculate on his trait since it's not really out there. I'm thinking he could also be a supply drop person, or his trait could be flak, something like that, where he gets reduced damage from explosives, simply based off his looks. He has a bomb diffusing vest or armor on, so it could be to deflect explosives and whatnot. So I think that's what his trait might be, though his trait might be twofold later on. Okay, so final one. This is Sundance. Sundance is also an assault category specialist, accompanied by the wingsuit looking icon right there. That's Sundance in the reveal trailer, looking at the tornado coming on in and gonna catch a ride on it. This is Sundance in game, and here's some proof that Sundance is an assault class. So you can see in the gameplay trailer, there's multiple ones of them, one on the right and one going on the zip line. This is also in the reveal trailer. This is her special equipment called a smart explosive. How we know that is from leaked information of code that resembles this specific icon. So this in the code is called a smart explosive icon. So what it does is unknown. It could be some sort of explosive that you can stick on on walls or vehicles, and you can detonate at any time. It could be a whole bunch of different things like that. It could be even it could put out some sort of UAV signal or something. I'm not sure what it does, but that's the piece of equipment. It's called a smart explosive. The next thing here for her trait is obviously the wingsuit. The wingsuit is Sundance's trait. We don't know what her name is yet, but I guess we'll find out once she gets revealed. Notice the belt here, and then notice the pre-order bundle. That's Sundance right there. It's a he or a she. I can't really tell. Very slim figure. I'm guessing a she. I don't think it really matters, but there's the belt. So there you have it. That's a new skin for Sundance as an assault player. The wingsuit's going to be very interesting to try out. And there's the other image for the bundle. Okay, that's Sundance. That's everybody. So here we go. This is a summary. Irish as the engineer, Mckay as an assault, Falk as a support, Boris engineer, Casper recon, Rayo recon, Jisoo recon, Constantine support, Delta assault, and Sundance assault. So we got 4 more to go after this. There'll be 14 in total after a year of the season pass. And who knows what they're going to add later on. So stick around. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe here. Post a comment down what you guys think of the video. This was my first one for Battlefield 2042. Let me know what you thought about it. It was kind of off the cuff. And yeah. So we'll see you soon. Thanks, guys, for watching. I'll catch you later. This is Julian, and that's what you needed to know.